Jacksonville, annual site of one of the best rivalries in the sport. The Gators and the Dogs. You put them together on a football field, sparks fly and memories are made. This is the kind of game that can help define an entire season. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Bulldogs will kick this deep to start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Florida's offense comes on the field first today. Well, this is a border rivalry we just love calling because bragging rights are on the line every year, and they mean a lot in this rivalry. For now, the Gators have them by winning last time.
Yeah, in these rivalry games, as you know, Chris, usually you don't need a lot to get the players fired up, but a recent loss sometimes can be good fuel for the players to get them locked in.
There's the handoff. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. The Gators come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
He's brought down quickly as short gain gets him a few yards closer to the marker. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. And the Gators will line up to punt it away. The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. The Bulldogs offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. We'll see this quarterback, Kirk, who's very much a contender for the Heisman Trophy. He told us he's trying to ignore that talk, but the numbers he's putting up as we head toward the home stretch make him impossible to ignore.
Yeah, and I think he's done a really good job of kind of putting this on the back burner, the individual accolades. He's focused on winning games, and I think it has a big part of why he's been able to enjoy such a great year.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Quick throw to the left side. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from it. Don't see that off. 2nd down play coming up. They'll run it from the gun. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end. I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The Bulldogs will have to punt this one away. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk. In a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
The Gators will have 1st and 10 here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
The Gators pick up enough to get a 1st down there. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Grab down the middle, it's Starks. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. They'll try to run for the 1st down. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. 1st down.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And the Gators are in the red zone. QB decides to keep it here. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He's got it near the end zone. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep him short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. So, Kirk, we reached the end of 1. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the 2nd period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. The Gators will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Florida. Wow, that is an impressive start for an emotional game like this. To be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
And we're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The border battle goes back to 1915. Over the years, this Dogs-Gators tussle, Kirk's been interesting. One side's had the upper hand. The other side gets it back. Can't wait to see what unfolds today.
Chris, I just love this game every single year down in Jacksonville. The tailgating is phenomenal. What a scene, the way they split the stadium in half. But let's face it, not a lot of great games in recent years. Hopefully,
down he goes. It's a sack.
When the defense took the field, they mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
From the 15-yard line, it's 2nd and long. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for a man deep on the right side. He hauls it into the 25, still running. Brought down to the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Well, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looks to the left, pass caught. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Handoff to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now It's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. QB keeps it himself.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this 1st down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the 1st down and a new set of downs.
Ross at the sideline steps out after a short gain.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Dogs!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The PAT makes it 10-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. They'll hand it off. He breaks free. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The Gators pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. 1st down and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position, down to the 24. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. And the Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Here's the 2nd down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, nearly picked off on a dangerous pass attempt there. Couldn't quite bring it in, but it brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. It's no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. What poor kicker.
Nice throw. Caught for a completion. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking to throw here. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Timeout taken by the offense. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. That short completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The throw off. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And now the first play of this drive will begin at the 36. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Montgomery. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. First and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep down the left side. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge of your seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here for the Gators and Bulldogs. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Florida and Georgia plays out.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Gators will kick it off to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. It's over 1 down. Sets up the next drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. And see if they found some solutions at halftime. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Look out. Room to run here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Snags the quick throw. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The Dogs will line up to boot it away. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner being brought down. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught in the backfield. It's Montgomery. He's stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here comes a handoff. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw, catch made. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. That completion sets up an important third down play. Can he get there on the ground? Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
And the receivers got it. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush gets home.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. It gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team brings him down to wrap up the third quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The shotgun running play call. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
He hands it off from the gun. The Gators are moving quickly down the field.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On first down, it's play action. Grab behind the line. It's Montgomery. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Quarterback keeps the football. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
And the Gators with 1st and 10 here. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Of course, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Oh, he makes the catch and moves the football to the 27 and a 1st down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 1st down here for this offense. Quick throw complete to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Important 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. So now we're going to have a crucial field goal attempt coming up. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. Makes it look easy. And we are tied up now here in the 4th quarter. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. It's a draw play. It tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Barber. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Here we go. One last chance for this offense to score and win it in regulation. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get to 3rd down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And a timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up. No time to play conservative. We'll see what the coordinator calls here to start this drive. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Wide open downfield. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Gators will line up to kick it away. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. They'll run it here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. 1st and 10 play coming up. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Ball handed off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Caught over the middle. The defense grabs it after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. So here comes a crucial 3rd and short. This offense does not want to have to settle for a field goal attempt here in overtime. Running play called on 3rd and short. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring out 4th down and 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And he knocks it right through to make the lead 3 here in overtime.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they line out now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. You need a field goal at least to force another overtime. He's got room to run. And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow.
What a great job by this entire unit. The coaches, the players, everybody keeping their composure as this game goes into overtime. They didn't panic. They did what they needed to do, and they come out of this game with a win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the